morning, Jackson staff and students. It is a terrific Tuesday today as we follow our Tiger truths of be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Oh, brr, is it cold outside? I sure hope all of you wore nice warm clothes today to school because it is rainy and wet. And I hear we may even have snow by Saturday morning. So know that you need to be dressing appropriately for all of the cold weather days coming up. I don't have anyone here for Pledge of Allegiance today, so here I am. Let's put your right hand on your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, boys and girls, I have Mrs. Everhart here this morning to do our PBIS winners.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I am doing fabulous. How are you?
Excellent.
I have this week and last week's PBIS prize winners because last week we also had the carnival winners that came out on Friday.
Oh, and there were lots of them.
There were lots. So I have 2 from each classroom. So, and remember, classroom teachers, we want to make sure that your kids come down to the office before 2 o'clock, preferably before 1:30, because the office tends to get a little busy towards the end of the day. So the sooner your teacher says it's okay for you to come on down to the office, you can grab your prize and we'll be set. So from Mrs. Balch's classroom, we have Jeremiah Doyle and Avery Kimball. From Mrs. Shar's class, Callie Alder and Abria White. From Mrs. Shear's class, Renata Rodriguez Regoza and Mackenzie Bork. From Mrs. Ransom's class, Avea Sharp and Layla Gouger. Excuse me. From Mrs. Masterson's class, Cecil Wright and Jane LaRussa. From Mrs. Hirsch's class, Elijah Smith and Ajayla Lunsman. From Miss Christensen's class, Axel Macias and Sebastian Flores Aranda. From Miss Peterson's class, Macy Morrison and Amelia Schoonover. From Mrs. Moyle's class, Yami Sorio Ariano and Isabella Cugno York. From Mrs. Moya, oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm going. Okay, let's try this again. Mrs. Moyles, Yamis. Oh, Sweeney, sorry. Mrs. Sweeney's class, Dylan Twardzik and Isabella Cugno York. There we go. Mrs. Moyle's class, Yami Soria Ariano and Vanessa Crone. Thanks. We'll get it going. I have,
She's got 2 lists going at the same time, so it's multitasking
Hey,
with her eyes.
it's fun. I know, and I can do it. Multitask is good. From Mrs. Jansen's class, Kevin Quazazone and Samara Aguirre. From Mrs. Freeman's class, Zach Herkmans and Bradley Fitzmaurice. From Mrs. Menting's class, Ronnie Ames and Soraya Madding. From Mrs. Dunmore's class, Serena Sarka and Andre Bridges. From Miss Smith's class, we have Josh Ortiz and Caitlin Spangler. From Mrs. Gilligan's class, Ella Lux and Leona Wojciechowski. From Mrs. Vasquez's class, Madison Randolph and Tiffany Eden. And from Mr. Reese's class, Yesenia Lopez and Mia Manuel.
That was a lot of winners.
It was. But you know what? I love seeing all the buckets filled with the Tiger tickets. And don't forget, make sure you keep following all of your Tiger Truths so your name can be put in for next week.
Hey, Mrs. Everhart, guess what? Did you think the kids did a great job yesterday?
They did a fantastic job
Oh
yesterday.
my
They
goodness.
did
And
a
they
great job.
listened to all of the things you taught them about
Absolutely.
theater behavior. I was so impressed.
They did a great job.
Boys and girls, I am so proud of you. You really did an awesome job yesterday as we were watching our program. And, there were moments that as I was watching, I was getting a little tired. It was dark in there and everything. You did amazing. So thank you so much. You make me very, very proud.
So do you think it's like purple ticket worthy behavior?
Absolutely.
I think so.
I do.
I think
Purple ticket worthy. So that's excellent.
Yep.
I think you could even get 2 purple tickets. I hear there was great behavior on the bus too.
Holy
So
buckets.
the bus and the theater.
Well,
Sound
perfect.
good?
That's awesome. I love it.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Okay, boys and girls, another quick presentation is happening this afternoon. We have Rusalka here at Jackson Elementary School, and this is, remember, Hans Christian Andersen's his program musical of The Little Mermaid. And so Rusalka is a rendition of that very same presentation. So boys and girls that are in the chorus at 8:30, you get to go down to Mrs. Riley's music room from 8:30 to 9. And congratulations, as well as I know you'll do a great job today. And boys and girls, yesterday I loved hearing all of you do the singing for the program. So that's excellent. I also want to remind you that tomorrow there is no school. Wednesday there is no school. Thursday there is no school. And Friday there's no school. So boys and girls, this is our last day of school for the week, and we'll see you again next Monday. But it is not that we don't want you to come to school. So parent-teacher conferences are happening on Wednesday and Thursday of this week, as well as the school's book fair will be open during conference times. If your conference is later in the evening, the book fair may not be open. So if you come during the middle of the day, I know for sure the book fair is open. I have another guest here. Is Mrs. Dunmore here for something?
I am. I want to thank everybody that has brought back their little green slips about the soup supper and literacy night that is happening a week from this Thursday, November 2nd. If you brought those back today, that's great. What I would like is if your families can bring them with them to conferences, that would be awesome. I'm also going to have some slips for families to fill out at conferences.
Perfect.
All of a sudden, I woke up in the middle of the night last night and went, "Oh my goodness, that's next week," and I got a little freaked out. So we just need numbers. So I appreciate, and I just want to remind everybody about the soup supper and literacy night. We're going to have
numbers because we grocery shop.
We need numbers because we need to know how much soup to make. So we want to make sure there's enough food for everybody. So there's some grocery shopping, but we are making everything from the produce in the garden. So that's the exciting part.
That's wonderful. Now, I also have to say, teachers and staff members, if you are planning to eat soup for Bags of Hope, we also need numbers for that, because we don't have many people planned, and we are trying to schedule and organize over the weekend what we need to do for grocery shopping as we buy soup for Bags of Hope. So please make sure that you let your unit leader know or Mrs. Berlin know if you are interested in eating on Halloween, October 31st.
Thanks.
Thank you.
See you later.
Boys and girls, I also want to tell you, as I think about it, Monday and Tuesday of next week are both hat days. You may wear your hat for 25 cents to also support our Bags of Hope. Teachers, it is Dollar Jeans Day. So Monday and Tuesday of next week, you are welcome to wear jeans at Jackson School. Let's make it a terrific Tuesday today, and don't forget to be awesome.